talk about enough that I wanted to talk about today. It feels good.
Yes.
And that's the thing that, giving back, giving your time, energy feels really good. So it's okay to just do it for selfish reasons.
Yeah,
it's actually okay to do it because it just makes you feel good. Because we do a lot of things to make ourselves quote unquote feel good. We numb out. We go on the internet. And there's varying degrees of what is good for you and what's good for other people. But when you give it your energy and your time, you feel like $1,000,000. You feel so good, and it's nothing to do with money.
I've had a very fortunate life. I come from a country where that's not necessarily the case for a lot of adolescents, and so it's pretty impossible for me to kind of go through my everyday life and not have an awareness of that and how I can kind of return that in a way. In some way that I think could be effective.
I just have it in my blood because I was raised by a very socially conscious family. Always a part of our dialogue, our conversation.
It's a part of who I am, and I just love to see it. To me, it's like you can have all the things in the world, but if you can't share your blessings, it's kind of boring, you know? So I love just to see someone else smile, and it's like it could be the smallest thing, and just to make a difference in someone's day. That's when I'm happiest.
Variety started something years ago that no one's ever done before, which they realized with women in Hollywood. It's not about women who make the best deal in life. It's about women who make the best difference in life.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've already had my treat of the day. I saw Charlize Theron, who is like a stork. I have never seen such long legs. And then along came the other one, which is Nicole Kidman. Gorgeous women, good women. It's wonderful to be here, of course. And to be invited makes me feel very privileged.
My foundation is the Julian D. King Gift Foundation in honor of my nephew, and we give back to unfortunate kids in the area of Chicago where we grew up in, and we give them from school supplies to their biggest Christmas wish. Yeah, and it's just to encourage them to stay in school and towards positivity and acknowledge the positive and so not so much the negative, which where we come from.
Well, you learn a lot of patience and that you have to be resilient and have tenacity because the world of philanthropy, if you really do it for real, can be soul crushing at times because sometimes problems just seem so much bigger than solutions, and that's when you realize that it really is about investing the time and the effort instead of kind of just thinking that you can do something overnight.
What makes me a powerful woman is my compassionate, strong heart.
Making a difference and taking my blessings and blessing others through my blessings.
I think belief in oneself, and I think with that comes self-respect.
I think the older you get, the more you come into a sense of who you are, and that's always powerful. Being yourself is very powerful. Taking care of other people is very powerful, and I think being vulnerable is very powerful. That's what I think.